When Grace's LR3's axle snapped, I thought the adventure was over. Instead, it turned into our first crash course in driving a brand new all-electric Chevy Silverado. From towing headaches to charging surprises, here's what we learned and whether we'd actually buy one ourselves. At this point, fixing Grace's Land Rover on vacation is basically a family tradition. I've done her water pump, froze fixing her air suspension, both in Moab, and now she's decided to treat me to another repair visit. Lucky me. We were driving through Delta, Colorado on our way to pick up James at the airport when a horrible grinding and spinning noise. Then nothing. No power to any of the wheels. Our delusional code reader told us it was a vehicle speed sensor, but clearing the codes did absolutely nothing. Grace crawled under the car and, well, let's just say the CV joint had completely given up on life. Ironically, we even broke down in a mechanic's driveway, but of course, nobody was home. And did I mention it was pushing 100 degrees? Yep, tow truck time. So yesterday, the Land Rover broke down. We had it towed. What happened?
The CV joint failed on the axle, kind of shredded it all, made it so that the car wouldn't move. So we got it towed.
We got it towed to Grand Junction, where James flew in and met us. We rented our last minute $138 for 5 days mystery vehicle. And this is what we got. A brand new 2025 Chevy Silverado with 10,000 miles on it, and it's an EV. So we are learning all about EVs. I've never driven one before. James has never driven one.
I have. I drove my professor's Tesla.
And now she's driving this one. So we're using this for a few days while we have it. And her car's getting fixed.
Yep.
And we'll have it again later this week. Okay, so what does it say?
It says to download an app.
It says tap your phone. New to Charge Point. To get started, sign in with the Charge Point app. Which we don't have.
So, fortunately, I have service.
Yeah, because I don't have service.
I don't either. So you get to skip the app and you get to pay for our gas.
There's something incredibly funny about making a username on electric car EV app. Rover Depot. Setting a payment, blah blah blah.
Do you really need the app, or can you just use your credit card there?
We thought you could just use your credit
Well,
card.
then,
I'll
But
try
we
it.
can't.
Let's try it. I'll plug it in the car and see what happens.
After 15 minutes of setting up the app, it turns out we could just tap our card. Between us, we have over 125 years of life experience, but not a clue how to charge a car.
I downloaded the app for nothing.
Let's try this. Okay, yeah, turn it around.
I'll hold this.
Okay.
So if we charged it at 10 o'clock tonight, it'd be cheaper.
So we're paying the most expensive rate.
Yeah.
30 minutes later, we were finally charging. I've had faster pizza deliveries. All told, we drove over 700 miles in the Silverado EV. It was comfy the whole way. We hit Black Canyon, both rims, Cure Conti, Crested Butte, and Lake City, all in less than a week. We have now had this Chevy Silverado for a week and 2 days. We're turning it in today. I'm getting Grace's LR3 back. So what are our takeaways from the electric vehicle? Well, let's talk about the power. We just climbed 2,000 feet. We were in Black Canyon, the Gunnison National Park, and we were down at East Portal.
Yeah, before we went down, it was at 84%. And so it charged up to 87 going down, and then coming back up, it went down to 82.
Yeah.
82.
So 2% loss. I mean, you would have burned way more gas on going up and down this.
Yeah. And some of that's just we drove.
It's a 5 miles one way, 10 miles round trip, and it's 2,000 feet of elevation gain and loss. Yeah. So it's a significant road.
Yeah.
And when you go down, your brakes are not working hard at all because it's spending most of the energy charging the batteries. So you don't have to worry about your brakes overheating.
Yeah. And you don't have to worry about downshifting or using.
It's a little counterintuitive.
It is very counterintuitive.
Yes. Things that, as far as the EV goes, that have been difficult is finding charging. We took the car because Grace's LR3 broke, and we took the mystery $38 a day vehicle, which is this, and nobody else wanted it because we saw him offer it to like 4 or 5 people in front of us. And so we took it because at Kirikante they have a charging station at the boat ramp where Grace lives and where we were camping. But overnight it's a slow charger, and we charged it overnight. We charged for 14 hours and we got 20% charge.
Yeah.
So
the flip side of that was, how much did it cost?
$11 for 20% charge, right? And then at a fast charger in Crested Butte. Oh, talk about your experience charging it overnight on 110 in the parking lot.
On 110, at least on this particular vehicle, and I think it is varies from vehicle to vehicle. So on this very particular vehicle, I plugged it into a 110 volt outlet, so your standard outlet that you have in your house, with the adapter, and I got overnight of 8 or 9 hours, 2%. So not worth my time,
right?
At all.
Yeah. So and then in Crested Butte, we went to the fast charger, and we got charged from, was it like 75% in Crested Butte to 100%, and it cost us like $30. Yeah. Our most expensive charge was in Gunnison at their fast charger in town. We went and had dinner. It was $61.
And I think one of the things I'm thinking might have happened there, based on an email that I noticed this morning, so over 12 hours after the charge, but I had gotten it last night. You just don't check your email necessarily. I think we might have been charged a 25-cent per minute fee after a certain period of time at that charger, but they didn't have it posted that you didn't know, so you didn't know that. So that is a thing that seems to happen at fast chargers, is they, after a period of time, they start to charge you a 25-cent per minute fee.
Parking fee.
Even
though there's no one else in the parking lot.
But the flip side is your parking spot's very valuable because other EVs want it.
Even though you're charging.
Yeah.
Even though we were charging the entire time we were parked there.
Yeah.
So that's a negative bit. My thought on an EV, for me, my thought is, if and when I get one, I'm gonna have to have a charger at my house, and so that I can charge at my home overnight, and it will not be a vehicle that I want to take on long trips. It just takes too long to charge.
It'd be perfect for driving around town, going to the grocery store, going to work.
It'd be great for that.
And I think right now, if we were to replace our going around town car, I would want to get a plug-in hybrid, because you never know what, then you can plug it in.
To 110, you don't have to upgrade your outlets, your electrical
panel.
Even if you did
upgrade to have a charger, then you could drive it to work and drive it around town on the electric power. But then if you need to go somewhere, you can fill it up with gas and not have to worry about the charging.
700 miles later, here's the math. We spent $152.73 and about 20 hours charging, though a lot of it we were eating or sleeping. A gas Silverado at 19 miles per gallon would have cost $184.21. So yeah, the EV took more time, but it saved us $32. I guess you could say we paid in time instead of dimes. Yeah. Another nice thing was we were camped on the north rim of the Black Canyon of the Gus, and my inverter in the van got a fault. The ground had come off, and James was asleep and Grace was asleep. I was up early working on my videos, and I turned this car on and I was able to plug in my computer, and it took my computer from 20% to 80% while I was using it in less than a half hour. So that's nice.
You were able to use the computer running off of this for hours, and it didn't make any difference in the charge.
Right.
Really.
Yeah.
Right.
Because this battery is so huge compared to that.
Right. And we run the fridge, and it's not been an issue. That's not done any power loss at all. We're probably not in the market for an EV anytime soon until especially at my home, I wouldn't be in the market for an EV because I would have to upgrade my panel to get a charger that would charge this. I'm more in the market. I would want a hybrid.
A plug-in hybrid.
A plug-in hybrid, yeah.
Yeah, where you're
That's
using
what I
that
would
EV function and you have the motorized function.
But we're going to continue to use our 40 mile per gallon Nissan Versa until it dies.
And then we'll go
a hybrid. So yeah, that's probably what we'll do. Bye. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And come with us next time as we track down some jaw-dropping pictographs.